What is going on, Diablo 2 fans? Dobrunsky here, and today's video is going to be sort of a fly by the seat of my pants attempt at having an Act 3 Frenzy Mercenary complete Uber Tristram on his own. Apparently this is possible. I kind of have my doubts, especially against Lilith and Uber Mephisto. I think I can maybe make it work. Apparently through the grapevine I've heard other content creators have accomplished this. Now I'm not sure. I haven't watched their videos. I kind of wanted to go in blind. You guys can let me know in the comment section below if you guys would tweak anything once I attempt this blind run and see if it's possible. For the Act 5 Mercenary, I'm using a combination of Kingslayer and Last Wish. Kingslayer, I know you can't see it, I'm covering the stats, but 50% chance to cast, or excuse me, to proc open wounds. You have to have that, or some sort of open wounds, whether it's like duress body armor, or cannot counteract the replenishment of life from these Ubers. Then I paired that with Last Wish, for the Crushing Blow and Life Tap procs. Treachery, this is just a proc up fade. I will switch it out for Fortitude, but just the 5% and 6%, just to get one of them to proc quicker, and then I'll post edits so you guys don't watch me proc fade. Then for the helmet, I am using a chammed Ariat's face, so he doesn't get slowed down, and the bonus to attack rating, plus skills, strength, all res, like all that stuff is helpful for Mephisto. My opinion, I think it's better than a little bit extra Crushing Blow from G-Face, just like that bonus to attack rating is very important. And then to complement my Barb, I'm going to use Howl to scatter monsters. So that's going to help him so he can only focus on what he needs to worry about. And then I'm also going to have Marowak Boots for Life Tap proc. So I'll make sure I can have Izzy or whoever else will have Life Tap before the Mercenary goes in. And then I'm going to support him with the Beast Aura. So he gets the Might Aura, the Beast Aura, he can attack faster, more attack rating. And then I will hit him up with a Demon Limb Enchant so that he has maximum attack rating, but the two issues I think I'm going to run into is Lilith. I might actually have to take her out myself. And then Duriel might be an issue with the targeting, whether or not the Mercenary will actually attack Duriel. There's also Uber Mephisto. So just going to go in blind. I will now proc Fade, and then I'll jump to the actual run itself. So my Mercenary now has Fade. I'm going to throw the Body Armor Fortitude on him for massive defense bonus. And I do want to make sure that I hit him up with the Demon Limb Enchant buff as well, because that does give him a 218% attack rating bonus. So he has Open Wounds, Crushing Blow, a lot of DR. The Demon Limb makes sure he has a big bonus to attack rating. And then I will, on top of that, give him extra support with like the Fanaticism Aura. East is more attack rating, more attack speed. It's very important. But with the full buff up, he's got 43k defense, like tons of Crushing Blow, over 5k life, so we're just going to wing it, and we'll see how it goes. Okay. So life tap support, fanaticism support, I'm just gonna try and help out by scattering minions and attacking other stuff, so the Merc can just focus on Izzy. Okay. Good lords. Solo Merc, go, go, go. You got Izzy. You got Izzy. And he's got like Fanaticism support, Fortitude, DR Fade, Life Tap procs. And that, see this sliver of health against Izual is what makes me concerned about Mephisto. I think I'm actually gonna be able to pull this off. I guess we'll try and have faith. Oh, see, there's an instance where the open wounds didn't stay active. They started to recover. I mean, he definitely, he's not having any close calls. It's just a little bit slow to get that final kill. Life tap. Oh, he is focusing on Duriel. They must have fixed that. That was an issue in LOD where he wouldn't actually target. So, yeah, I mean, I think the Crushing Blow is fine. It's just whether or not he can hit enough to keep Open Wounds active. Get that final sliver of life down. There is also the approach, you could go a Hammered in, and you could, or excuse me, you could go like a Smiter, give him Fanaticism that way, and then you could use Holy Bolt to heal him. Maybe that's what the other creators did on Duriel, excuse me, Lilith, but Yeah, my gut tells me just doing this blind. Like, I'm not even doing anything, which is pretty funny. But, I don't think I'm going to be able to do Lilith unless I spam pot my mercenary, which I don't think I'm going to do because I don't have a ton of rejuves. I have 9, and they're not even all full rejuves, so... And I could maybe, like, Battle Cry, but then the mercenary would lose life tap. So Battle Cry would make it a little bit easier for him to get hits, but I honestly don't know what the best is. Again, sound off in the comments if you guys would tweak this setup at all, but I do think it covers a lot. Like, I have open wounds, tons of defense, as much attack rating as I can give him. I think he's got tons of life. Oh, see there, he's recovering a little bit. It's not proccing open wounds. Okay, there, he procced open wounds again. So that's why it's so critical to have a source of open wounds where you can't actually pull this off. And the Holy Freeze Aura, it doesn't help. So, but I'm predicting that we will die against Lilith. And I'm just going to end up frenzying Lilith, and which is fine. Like, I have enough Crushing Blow and open wounds between my, like, cockeye setup here that I can get it to work. Oh, see, he's replenishing again. So, gonna give him one more shot. I'm gonna proc open wounds myself. But you get the idea. I'm gonna finish off Duriel, so it was very close. I'm sure you could repeat this and get it to work. It seems like he just doesn't have quite enough DPS. And that could just be an issue of, like, literally just something as simple as that Holy Freeze Aura is just kind of slowing him down too much. Okay. Life tap, switch to the main hand. Maybe I'll just have Lilith focus on me. Maybe this is how I'll actually accomplish this. That means I'm going to be chewing through my rejuves like crazy. Which, no, I'll run out of rejuves, so... Okay, go Merc, go! That's what I was worried about. I'm sure if I sat there with a Holy Bolt Paladin, spamming with Holy Bolts, or if I was to chug through my rejuves, we could probably pull it off, but that's fine. I'll just switch out, do Lilith myself. Again, those were the two things I was really skeptical whether or not we could pull it off. And I'm not sure about Mephisto either. Even the little bit of, like, open wounds I have with, this is like a Beast, Breath of the Dying, G-Face, Gores setup. Like, this isn't optimal for doing Ubers, but... Yes, there's the horn. Uber Tristram time. So I re-procced Fade on my Mercenary. I gave him Chains of Honor, just in case. I wasn't quite sure whether or not he could withstand the negative res from Conviction. Get a buff up. And then we're just going to slowly try to lure out Mephisto by himself. Maybe we'll try and lure out the other ones if we can. Okay. Life tap. I'll try and tank some of the lightning res, I guess. Hey, what do you know? Oh, I was trying to just focus on that skeleton only. Sorry. Maybe I'm a cheater. Okay, so... yeah, if he can focus on Mephisto here. Maybe this is actually possible. It's kind of funny. Lilith was still the biggest issue, though. Okay, so definitely... So, I'm pretty sure there must have been, like, they can do Ubers, but just not the mini Ubers. Because I could easily see how with Holy Bolt and Paladin you could support this, and you could pull it off. Pistol down. Go back to town. We'll heal up. Okay. Yeah, if Mephisto's down, we can do everything else. We'll just taunt. Perfect. Okay. Seems like can't get the Barb to focus on Baal. So if he focuses me right on the corner here, the only thing I'm worried about is my life, how many hits I can take. Mercenary hasn't procced low resistance yet, so it seemed like Mercenary is kind of scattering and focusing on the tentacles, but this is ideal. Like right here, it's just whether or not I can take enough hits. Mercenary can get life, open wounds to proc. Because he hasn't procced it yet. Keeps targeting. And I'm running out of pots too. I have to go back to town to get just regular healing pots. It's weird. It's like he can't. I mean, maybe the Demon Limb and Champ buff proc, maybe. Proc buff proc, whatever you want to call it. Maybe that wore out, but yeah. See, now I have to. It's like this is doable, but this is painful. It's like the same way, like, sure you can walk 100 miles. To work every day. It's painful. It seems like it's working now. He just keeps tentacle striking me. It's not like whether or not I can do it. It's just whether or not you have the patience for it. Oh, he is using... Well, yeah, I could switch back Fortitude, maybe too. That might help out, using Fortitude. I think I'm gonna post-edit. We'll post-edit back to when I'm just able to pull this off. Cause yeah, you can do it. This is just so painful. Like, see, now I'm trying to refight to get open wounds to proc again in a clone. Yeah. No, okay. So we'll do Diablo, and it is possible to. I'll put it this way: you can get your mercenary to survive Ubers, absolutely. But doing this like solo business. This is just... I'd rather, like, put my head between a door and close it a couple times than to do this. So... We'll see Diablo here. This will probably go quite a bit smoother. I'm tanking a ton of damage, too, here. But... Yeah, Baal's going smoother. Sorry, Diablo's going smoother than Baal. And again, I do want to point out this: the whole point of this was to just try and do a solo attempt. But absolutely, if I just wanted to sit here and frenzy and have my mercenary helping me, he could absolutely do this. Which is what I think I'm going to do, because this is just painful. I'm just going to show off that if I telestomp, that I can take out these Ubers fine. Well, now I'm taking both of them, but... This is Players 1 difficulty, but... And again, this is not like my ideal Uber Tristram setup, but... That's why it's a little bit slow for me, my Barb, but... Okay. Anaburn. Oh no, I'm out of full rejuves. Mercenaries. Okay, so I was gonna kill both of the clones. So this is my summarization of this. You couldn't get minus Lilith, get an Act 5 mercenary to run through Uber Tristram with you. To try and run this like solo setup, like I said, the best reference is I'd rather take a door and slam it on my head a couple times than to try and do this. But, couple caveats. One is absolutely you could have the mercenary tag along with you and he wouldn't die. I think that's really cool. Like extra life tap procs with Last Wish, all that stuff is awesome. Minus Lilith, that's a little bit tough. And this wasn't an ideal setup. I was actually converted a leap attack Barb to Uber Tristram setup. I was using bees to support him with a fanaticism more, but if I was going like my ideal setup, it'd be like grief and death with either, you know, probably duress or fortitude. I wouldn't be using Enigma. I'd have laying of hands gloves, not laying of hands gloves, sorry, Drax gloves for life tap proc. I'd have Gore Rider boots. I tried to build this around getting the mercenary to pull this off. But yeah, this is my entire rambling, very long video. The Act 5 mercenary can do well in Ubers, but I'd be hard-pressed to see something work better than this, other than possibly some sort of teleporting Holy Bolt Paladin setup. But yeah, that kind of wraps up today's video, guys. A little bit disappointing. I was hoping I could pull it off a little bit cleaner, but again, let me know in the comment section below if you guys agree, disagree, would tweak anything, or if you agree with me that this is a mercenary that can accompany you, but cannot solo Uber Tristram. And if you did enjoy the video, if you throw a like on it, that'd be awesome. I'll catch you guys on my next video or live stream. Peace out.